Hey there, crazy kids. I am the Good Old Gamer, and this is more of The Sims 4. And we're going to be playing today a little bit of gameplay here for you. We're going to be playing with my Mackenzie tester sim that I showed off in a previous video. And not really sure what we're going to do today, but I decided that I guess we'll go try and raise her logic skill here. As you can see, it's only level 1. It's about to be level 2, I guess. But I figured we would go ahead and try and raise that since it's one of our lower skills. Now, I don't think I have anything in here in her house that can raise the logic skill except maybe reading a book. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go maybe roam around town and see if we can find a chess table or something in maybe one of the parks. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go to the map. Now let's see if the Magnolia Blossom Park here has a chess table we can go to and raise our logic skill up there. We don't need to take anybody. As I've said in previous videos, I'm much more into building in this game than I am into the actual gameplay. Pause it here until we can find a... There we go. Here's a chess table. Let's go see if we can play chess with this guy. Join the game there. I'm much more into building in this game than I am into the actual gameplay, but I want to try and max out all my skills here on Mackenzie Tester, so I guess that's what we'll be doing. So she's going to get her logic skill, there we go, up to level 2. We'll keep going for a while. And this will help get her social up as well. And this is one of the reasons why I don't play the actual gameplay of Sims very often, is because you just sit here and watch them do their thing. There's really not a lot to do. For me, the creativity and imagination and stuff comes in the building of the lots as well as the Sims and stuff. So, but that's all right. We can check out the rest of the area while they're busy playing the game. Looks like you've got a kid sim over here playing on the little boat. And the bathroom's there. This is a really beautiful park. I can never tell who wins on these games.
Zaffle.
Oh, now fig. Ooh, Umura.
Harsha Nilsau.
Is that it? Oh, you're not playing anymore? Okay, ponder moves. And take his spot, apparently. Oh, we earned 8,000 something simoleons out of investments. That's cool. So we're making money here, making our income without having to actually do anything. That's nice.
Oh, ah.
Gamma Rish.
I thought we could invite to play, but maybe not. Nope.
sick of foosh.
Uh-oh.
Snurb. Enchimus. Oh, schoono mitzel. Ospa. Hippawa.
We'll be nice.
Oh, marble.
Seneca.
Guamish. Neebs
Longa
chorish barangu.
Timfi. Sa. Huh?
Barish.
Yeah.
Okay, so she got up just to get a drink thrown at her. Right, okay, we'll send you off.
Parsifitanu.
Go to the bathroom. And then how about you cook for everybody? Grill some fruit. We'll go with fruit. Now I think her cooking skill is already maxed out, so I don't think grilling is going to really do much for her in terms of building skill, but she is getting kind of hungry, so why not?
Quunk.
Plus, by cooking the food here, we'll put it down on the table there, and then maybe some of the other Sims will go and have some food. Will be nice.
Arm boya.
Oh, nay, you
Wanu.
see. Oh, Mechanerf.
There we go.
Hobiro, Shishka, Tarka.
Eat something.
Oxnaz.
What else is in the park? Anything? It's a pretty good sized map. Does look like it's mostly trees though around here. Not a whole lot going on.
Ooh. Umura.
Oh, Arogaba.
She's got enough food in her fridge at home that I'm just going to leave that there for anybody that wants to have it. One of the things I like about these parks and having these grills here is that if you play out one of those challenge games where you like start off with no simoleons or whatever, some of the random Sims will cook food and leave them on the table, and then you can have free food without having to buy a fridge or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. So we'll return the favor and leave some out there for random Sims that want it. We'll go join their game there.
Oh, Diskufa. Oh, Zoidbeam.
Being in these parks makes me realize I need to work more on my landscaping in my lots, because that's like the last thing I do. And I tend to make starter homes too, so I spend as much money as I can on the indoor appliances and stuff, and so I barely have anything left over for landscaping most of the time. So I really got to be working on that, but whatever. I think after she gets done with this game here, we'll probably head back home. And that'll be it for this video. Not a lot going on. Just wanted to raise her skill a little bit and have a little bit of fun, show you guys the game a little bit. In terms of the gameplay and stuff, I know I made quite a few videos as far as building goes, showing off my, what was it, beautiful budget starter home thing, beautiful budget bungalow or something like that. But I thought I'd show you guys some of the gameplay, because I don't really go through that a whole lot. Next video will probably be some more building or something. I know that I want to have Mackenzie here have a restaurant, possibly a retail store later too, and I need to be building those before she can obviously have them, so I'll probably make a video or two on those when I get to that. And I've also got quite a few other builds here in the gallery that I might make some videos on. If you guys want to see videos on any of them, let's go here to the gallery real quick. I'll show you a bunch of my builds. I've got this one here, Ponderosa Villa, which is supposed to be a retirement home for elderly Sims. It's got rooms for 2 caretakers as well as 6 different elderlies, 3 male elderly Sims and 3 females, as well as an activity room, kitchen and dining area, and a movie theater thing, and then the little outdoor patio and hot tub and pool area. So we could make a video on that. Here's the caretakers. I haven't made a group of elderly Sims for it yet, but I do want to do that at some point. And then this one's a kids theater with the kids room stuff pack that just recently came out. I decided to make a little theater with the puppet show there and a little stage, and then back behind there is like a toy chest, and then there's a dressing room behind here, as you can see, boys and girls dressing areas. And then the chairs out here and some of the lights and stuff have been from the kids room pack as well, and then there's some refreshments from some other packs. A little outdoor theater thing. You could use this as its own lot or in a bigger lot as part of a home, so that would be pretty cool. What else? What else? These other rooms in here are all part of the Ponderosa Villa. I just put up the rooms room by room in case anybody wanted them individually instead of the entire lot. And this one here was really fun. This was a challenge build that for one of the challenge threads, like a tiny room or tiny home challenge or something like that on the official forums. Somebody had the blueprints or the home design prints or whatever for a trailer house that had a loft in it, and so we were challenged to make it, and so I made it using this. I enlarged one of the toy cars here and put it up like it was a trailer home being towed. I thought that was a pretty fun little build to make. What other things did I do? This was my first restaurant that I've made. It's a little bit bigger than a restaurant I'd probably start off with, like the one that I want to begin with Mackenzie Tester. This one's a little too big for that, although she could actually afford to get it. But as you can see in here, it's dinner and a movie. There's dinner tables around here, there's seating here, and then there's these big movie screens, these indoor theater screens. And then here's the kitchen, and here's the bathrooms and stuff. It's a little bit bigger than what I normally play with, but it was fun to make. Somebody challenged me to make a building out of a heart-shaped room, so I actually made this out of 3 heart-shaped rooms. There's a bigger heart here, and then there's 2 little ones on the back. So that was a big challenge to do. And let's see. I made the cast of Supernatural from season 4 because I've been watching that show a little bit off and on. So there's that. Actually, that's weird. Bobby was supposed to be in there too, but he's not in there for some reason. Huh. Oh, I bet I know why that is. There he is. There's Bobby and them. This isn't on the gallery, this one. This is just a save that I have on my own library because that was in the middle of building the group, and then I had to go do some other stuff, so I saved it. That's where that is. This was a home that I made, also using heart-shaped rooms because I was challenged to make a regular home and then make a venue, and so I made a regular home and then I made the restaurant. Oh, here's a fun build that I made. This one, I wanted to make a build that had the two basement levels that you can have in lots carved out. And at first, it was just going to be a blank, empty lot that just had the two levels of the basement carved out. But then, of course, as I did that, I wanted to make a stairway down so that anybody who would download the lot from the gallery would have a way to get their Sims from the top level down to the bottom without having to go through all the effort of doing it themselves, you know. And so I put the stairs in, and of course that led into a bunch of the rest of the building area. And there's the stairs there, and it led into this whole living area. And this was at first a mine. That was the original idea, and then it even morphed into scientists took over the mine and used it as a launching area for a rocket ship. So there's the little launch room, mission control room area there, and then the rocket ship is going to be down there when they build it and launch it off into space to meet the aliens and stuff. So that was a really fun build. This is a build that I haven't really done a whole lot yet with. It's basically just the skeleton of the room, but this is a bunch of pools. I wanted to see how big of a building I can make with just pools. So you can't layer pool on top of pool on top of pool in this game. You have to only put a pool on top of regular land area. So I made it a pyramid. I made I think it's two blocks worth on the grid around that is a pool, each layer up, and then another pool on top there, and it makes this whole pyramid looking structure all the way up the 4 stories above ground and 2 stories below ground. And I put windows along the sides of the pools and on the insides of the pools so you could see right through it. And this would make for an interesting living area for a home or possibly a venue. Like I think it would look really cool as like a spa, possibly a restaurant. Because there's plenty of empty space inside. You just need to make a doorway inside to get in and out. And you could make it a living area and put some stairs and stuff in there. So that's an interesting build that I'll be working on eventually. You can see some of the other layers in it here. All the little indoor areas. So that's pretty cool. That's an interesting build. And you can find all of these, of course, on the gallery. I'm not going to go through all of these right now, but if you guys have any of these builds that you want to see a video more in depth on, get more of the details and the reasoning behind it and all that, just let me know. I'm always looking for ideas on what I can show you guys here in the game. Just search on the gallery hashtag #TheGoodOldGamer, and you can find all of those builds there. Anyways, looks like she's done with her game, so let's send her back home, and then that'll be the end of this rambly, kind of pointless, silly video. We got her skill raised up to level 2, possibly to almost level 3. Let's see, logic. This right here is from the new kids room stuff pack as well, the TV that they're talking about. And the Void Critters are a card collectible game that the kids can do. Yep, I'm going to be almost level 3 in logic, so we'll be working on that later, eventually, probably. Anyways, let's send you to bed. Sure, why not? Go to sleep. That'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer, and this has been more of The Sims 4. Just hanging out with Mackenzie Tester a little bit, and of course I had to default back to talking about my builds and stuff, because that's what I do in this game. But anyways, stay tuned for more later. Bye-bye for now.